While the world still lived between Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Porsches, some machines were born with a single purpose: to dominate the road. No matter the cost, no matter the fame, what mattered was being at the top, being the fastest. In this video, you won't just see numbers. You'll discover mechanical beasts, machines forged in secrecy, masterpieces that defied the impossible, cars that reached speeds that seemed from another world, and left their mark forever in the history of motorsport. Get ready to enter a universe of power, courage, and pure adrenaline. Get ready to meet the 10 fastest cars of 1990 and discover which one reigned supreme that year. Stay with me until the end, because this isn't just a list, it's a journey into the heart of speed. 5th place, Corvette ZR1 C4. Chevrolet didn't just want to compete, they wanted to silence critics who said the Corvette was nothing more than an American sports car built for straight lines. The result of that ambition? The ZR1, nicknamed the King of the Hill. At first glance, it seemed just another C4 Corvette, discreet, almost innocent. But behind that body, there was a secret kept by Chevrolet and Lotus: an LT5 engine, V8, 5.7 liters, 32 valves, double overhead cam, pure aluminum, a heart capable of producing 375 horsepower and pushing this American beast beyond 280 kilometers per hour, 174 miles per hour. Aluminum cylinder heads, a dual injection system capable of switching between 8 and 16 injectors to balance efficiency and performance. A custom 6-speed ZEF manual gearbox designed to tame this beast. And a reinforced chassis with suspension tuned to handle corners far sharper than any Corvette before it. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.5 seconds. A manual transmission ready to crush any doubt about its power, and a presence mixing brutality and elegance in shadow doses. The ZR1 was not just a car, it was a warning to the world America knew how to build a true supercar. And to this day, its name remains etched as a legend. A predator that, in silence, awaited the right moment to strike. 4th place, Porsche 959, the mid-1980s. The technological war in the supercar world was just beginning, but among them, there was a car that seemed to come from the future. Its name, Porsche 959. Behind its metallic roar was much more than an engine. It was a work of engineering born with racing DNA. A 2.85-liter flat-six boxer engine, developed from the 956 and 962 Le Mans prototypes. But this wasn't an ordinary six-cylinder. It was 24 valves, double overhead cam, forged aluminum, titanium connecting rods. A construction worthy of a race car. And the secret that made it legendary: a sequential twin-turbo system by KKK. At low revs, one turbo worked alone, eliminating the feared lag. As the tachometer climbed, the second turbo kicked in, unleashing a wave of brute force. The result? 450 horsepower, 500 Newton-meters of torque, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.7 seconds, and a top speed of 317 kilometers per hour, 197 miles per hour. But the genius was in how it was all controlled. Water-cooled heads, air-cooled block, racing dry sump lubrication, a balance between fire and ice, keeping the monster stable even at the limit. While rivals still relied on pure brute force, the 959 brought technology never seen before. Bosch electronic management, refined aerodynamics, and a gearbox that seemed to anticipate every move of the driver. The Porsche 959 was not just a car. It was a laboratory on wheels, a glimpse of what the future would bring to supercars. To this day, it is remembered as a legend that defied time, a car that proved true speed lies not just in power, but in the intelligence to tame the impossible. Before we reveal the third place, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and keep watching. It helps us keep bringing high-quality content. Third place, Ferrari F40. 1987. Enzo Ferrari was bidding farewell to his own creation with one last masterpiece, a car that was not just a supercar, but a trial by fire, power, and soul. The Ferrari F40 was born, its body made of carbon fiber, Kevlar, and aluminum, materials pulled directly from the racetrack. Every line, every curve, every detail shouted performance above all else. But the true monster hid behind that rear deck. A 2.9-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, 4 valves per cylinder, with a sound that seemed to roar from the very depths of hell. 478 horsepower, 577 Newton-meters of torque, power enough to push the F40 to 324 kilometers per hour, 201 miles per hour, accelerating 0 to 100 in under 4 seconds. There was no electronic assistance, no unnecessary comfort. It was pure mechanical cruelty. The F40 demanded courage. Every shift had to be precise, every corner mastered with cold blood. Because behind the wheel, you weren't just driving a car, you were commanding a brute beast, a living piece of Ferrari's essence. The F40 was not just a car, it was Enzo's last breath, a challenge to the impossible, a monument to speed. To this day, the Ferrari F40 remains not just a supercar, but a living legend, an eternal symbol of the perfect combination of power, passion, and danger. Second place, Lamborghini Diablo. 1990. The world witnessed the arrival of a new monster on wheels, a car named after a legendary bull, a name that meant devil. The Lamborghini Diablo was born. Its low, aggressive body seemed sculpted from shadows, sharp lines, hidden headlights, a silhouette that did not ask permission. It threatened. But under that rear deck, the true inferno revealed itself. A 5.7-liter V12 engine, 48 valves, multi-point injection, 485 horsepower, 580 Newton-meters of torque, a brutal explosion that made this devil reach 325 kilometers per hour, 202 miles per hour, and devour 0 to 100 in just over 4 seconds. Every revolution of the V12 was a metallic scream, a roar echoing as if from the very depths of hell. The chassis was reinforced, suspension tuned, and the tires, developed by Pirelli especially for it, were built to withstand forces few would dare face. The Diablo was not built for everyone. Its heavy steering, aggressive nature, and untamed soul demanded absolute respect from its driver. But for those brave enough to hold the wheel, the reward was to feel like the ruler of the world, driving a car without limits, a car that redefined the meaning of a supercar in the 90s. The Lamborghini Diablo was not just a machine, it was a dark presence, a symbol of power, speed, and arrogance that to this day carries the aura of its name, a car forged in shadows, and one that will never be forgotten. First place, Roof CTR Yellowbird. The late 80s, quietly, a small German manufacturer was preparing a yellow creature, a predator disguised as a 911. Its name, Roof CTR, but the world knew it as Yellowbird. Under a light body sculpted in aluminum and fiber, beat the heart of a 3.4-liter air-cooled flat six. 2 KKKK turbochargers breathe fire into that engine, 469 horsepower, 553 Newton-meters of torque, brute force without filters, without mercy. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.6 seconds. 0 to 200 in 10 seconds. And a top speed that seemed impossible for its time, 342 kilometers per hour, 213 miles per hour. To handle that power, Roof developed a unique 5-speed manual gearbox, stronger than Porsche's original, a roll cage integrated into the structure, suspension tuned for high speed, aerodynamics refined in the wind tunnel. But it wasn't just the numbers. The Yellowbird unleashed its fury at the Nürburgring, where Stefan Roser, in jeans and without gloves, tamed this beast as if riding a demon on the most dangerous track in the world. No electronic controls, no safety nets, only courage, and a car ready to devour everything in its path. The rough CTR Yellowbird was not just a supercar, it was an untamable monster, a warning to the world that sometimes legends are not born from the biggest brands, but from the courage of those who dare to challenge giants. Surprised by the first place, aren't you? So was I. Until next time.